Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. It's myself and Adam here with NFTV over on NFTV Extra for the first live watch along of the season. Really looking forward to it. I think obviously a tough matchup with us coming up against Manchester United this evening. Them going through some tough times, but I think me personally, I'm looking to get a result. I don't know about yourself, mate. How are you feeling?
Uh, Quietly optimistic. Um, I'm just hoping we're not sitting behind the ball for 90 minutes. I hope we give them a go. I think if we can attack them when there's no reason we can't get a result tonight, and I think
Yeah.
most fans will agree with that.
I certainly hope so, mate. I certainly hope so. Just to everyone that's already watching, if any of you guys want to jump in before the game starts, then just let us know in the comments, and we can get you involved if you want to have a chat prior to kick off. Obviously, we can't have any of the footage on, so it will just be myself and Adam probably commentating poorly from me, probably.
Trying, yeah.
But yeah, so lineup, mate. What do you think of the lineup?
Well, I mean, he's only made the one change. He's took Shah out the team and put Lascelles in, who's his captain. Lascelles is obviously pretty much undroppable to Bruce. I think Shah is unlucky. I think we could have done with a bit of a spell to see how we are out Lascelles. I think he's our weakest defender at times. So I'm a bit disappointed to see Shah drop. He's my favourite centre half. Mankillo right back, solid. Fernandez, absolutely solid. Lascelles will come in. He needs a good game tonight. Lewis left back, just got over his injury.
Yeah.
Hendrick on the right. Maybe he would have liked to have seen Fraser in there or Almiron. Same as Jolinton on the left, one of them coming in. Hayden and Shelby expected to start, and Wilson up front. So yeah, I think I'm a bit disappointed Fraser's not starting, especially after his performances for Scotland. But well, just hopefully that team will be able to give them a game anyway. Maximum, obviously, sorry I missed him out. But hopefully we can be attacking them at least.
Definitely, mate. Obviously, there's quite a few people in the comments already that would say they prefer Shah over Lascelles. What do you think about that, mate?
Yeah, I agree. He's had his fitness issues the last 12 months, but when he is fully fit, I do think he's our best centre half. Lascelles has been on borrowed time a few games now. He is our captain.
Yeah.
He's great around the club, but I think Shaw's unlucky. But if Bruce wants he's the type of man who sticks by his captain. That's his choice.
Definitely, definitely. As I said, guys, anyone that wants to jump in prior to kick off, by all means, just let me know and I can get you invited in. What have we got here? Imagine paying £15 for the game. That's a joke. Absolutely agree. Anyone that isn't doing that, if you are streaming and you fancy going donating some money to the Newcastle, the food bank, and also be a game changer, we're advocating for all those sorts of things. If you don't want to spend 15 quid on the game, I absolutely understand that, but a couple of quid towards any sort of charity up in the northeast would be fantastic. So we're going to keep pushing that through the show as well. What else we got? Everyone seems in good spirits. How does everyone think we're going to get on in the comments, by the way? We're fucked with our useless captain backing at the back.
Good
There's
work, Lee.
definitely a lot of people on the sales back tonight, which is understandable. Someone's quite confident that we're going to get a 3-1 result tonight. I don't know about that. Although I
No,
am pretty confident.
I'm pleased Maguire's starting. To be fair, I'm over the moon with that one.
Yeah,
I
definitely,
don't
mate.
I don't rate him at all. So hopefully we can get at him and a bit of pressure. So and as Andy's just said, there we go second if we win tonight.
I know, massive, mate. Absolutely massive. Yeah.
Cheers, crew.
Brilliant, brilliant. What do you think? Obviously, you've pointed out Maguire there. He's obviously a weak link for United. What are the sort of where else can we attack them to try and get a result tonight? Obviously, we need Maximin at his best. Um, we're both definitely happy that Maguire is playing.
Yeah.
What do we need to do to get a result out of this game tonight?
We need to be solid at the back. I haven't. I can't remember their team off the top of my head, but I think Rashford's starting. He's a great player, So our back four needs to be solid. Any game against Man U is a tough game for the back four. They usually attack us, so we have to be solid at the back then. But the defence, they've got nothing special in defence. If we can attack them as best we can, we should be getting a goal or two. And obviously the midfield battle will be it's always a tough game against Man U. We beat them here last year. It was a tough game, and they went and they beat us at Old Trafford. If there's any team I like to beat after Sunderland, it's these lot. So yeah. I'm well up for this tonight. I hope we get right to them from the start. Not listen about.
Paul's just said it's by no means our strongest team. Just don't sit back. That's all I'm saying. Waste your chance if they do. I absolutely agree, mate. I wouldn't want to look at what we usually do against these sides and sit defensively and try and nick a result. Personally, I think I don't know about you, Adam, but I do think they're there for the taking potentially tonight.
If we sit back, we're just going to give them the result. I know Burnley and Man U are different, but we seem to have a bit of a go at Burnley in the last home game. So just do the same tonight. If we have a go tonight and we lose the game, at least the fans at least respect we've had a go. If we just sit back and just respect because it's Man United, it's probably the worst Man United team in years. They've got the worst manager in years. Just have a go at them. You know what I mean? So
absolutely. What are you drinking, mate?
I'm on Amstel tonight, so I might be all right for the first half, but
Sam, appreciate it, mate. Locking up Market Greenwood and Mullen.
No, definitely not that good yet.
Yeah, Liam, I agree. I'm absolutely feeling positive.
League. I don't think it's every fan's cup of tea, but we have to get behind him while he's in charge. Otherwise, it just turns into a poisonous club. It's bad enough having an owner we're constantly on him. So
definitely, mate. Shame we didn't have Dabs playing. Apparently, Maguire doesn't get on with the Greeks.
Well said, Stevie. More Stevie.
Always remember the 5-0 game. Absolutely. I don't know if you caught that this morning on Newcastle Fans TV Facebook page, Andy, but we did have the highlights on there this morning. So I think that put everyone in a good mood as well. Jonathan Young got paid the £15. Fair play to you, mate. Some of us have to. But it's not ideal. It's a bit of a scandalous.
It's a disgraceful decision from the Premier League. I said I wouldn't criticise anyone who has paid it. I know Twitter's full of people, you shouldn't pay, but some people have to. Some people don't have illegal streams or the internet's not good enough, and people love watching the team. They love watching football. It's just a shithouse move from the Premier League, and I've got a season ticket. I've had to pay £40 this month, and I've still had to pay to watch it. So it is what it is.
Ridiculous, mate. Absolutely ridiculous. Where are we? Could be second after. Yeah, Sarah, we've just spoken about that. Definitely, it's crazy, isn't it? We could be second after tonight. Absolutely mental to think about. That's got to have been one of the best starts to a season we've had in over a decade, surely.
Yeah, I won't be getting my hopes up yet. They always come.
I like Steve Bruce. He's a top bloke, but he needs to start showing some balls and start attacking and make teams worry about attack rather than inviting it on, playing some sort of counter attack. Absolutely agree, Michael. Couldn't agree any more with you on that, mate. Imagine if we could go one better than Spurs and smash them 6-0. It would be amazing. And stranger things have happened with Villa obviously putting 7 past Liverpool as well, so anything can happen. Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not, but it would be fantastic. Bruce's done a good job in my eyes. It's not an easy one, but he's done well with what he has. What are your thoughts on that, Adam?
He has done well. I think it's his tactics that are frustrating. With the comments of what he has, he's got if you look on paper, he's got a great team now. Almiron, Saint-Maximin, Callum Wilson, John Joe Shelby. If you can get the best out of him, he's a good player. We shouldn't be losing, more. We shouldn't be losing more games than we're winning, and I think that's what the fans' frustration. We get it rammed in our faces off all the pundits on TalkSport and Sky Sports, about his experience. I don't see his in-game experience being very good. If we're getting beat or on the back foot, you can't change a game. I've seen it countless times for Newcastle. I know a lot of my mates, I've got a lot of mates who were Mackhams. They said exactly the same when he was at Sunderland, years and years ago. He always ends up getting sacked because he can't change a game and he ends up losing. It won't take long in this team before Ryan Fraser starts becoming unhappy. Almiron won't be happy sitting on the bench. That's up to him to manage these players now. I'm very surprised that Almiron's been on the bench a lot this year, this season, sorry. And Fraser's, he seems to be in top form for his country. Or maybe he's still a bit fitness, but he needs to start playing games for Newcastle. Otherwise, they're going to be knocking on his door, and that's where if he's that much of a good manager, he needs to start showing it.
I absolutely agree, mate. I absolutely agree. Truman then. Still can't stand Steve Bruce. Whether we win the league, I still don't want him as a main manager. He's attacking largely zero. All he wants to do is defend. I've been a season ticket holder for 37 years. I go home and away. Look, you're absolutely entitled to your opinion, then, especially if you've been following the club home and away for that long. Fair play to you, mate. If he's not someone that you're on board with, that's absolutely fine. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I want him to do well. But I do agree, tactically, he's definitely inept. But my answer to that is then, or my question to that rather, if he was to go tomorrow, who would we get in, mate? Who would you be looking to get in? Who would you look to get in, Adam? Ideally.
Under Mike Ashley, it's pointless.
Yeah.
I agree with the lad who's just commented there. I think he's slightly better than the McLaren years when we had. I remember bringing McLaren in, and I felt worse under McLaren than I do under Bruce. I'm not a great fan of Bruce, but we could have a lot worse. I know it's hard to believe, but if we go and sack Bruce, it's under Mike Ashley, under the budget we have. You still have a few fans who want Rafa back. That's not, I wouldn't go that way. If you ask me the question, if we sack him, which I wouldn't. Obviously you can't second if we win, but you've got to look at it's going to be someone who's out of a job like Eddie Howe. But no, he might as well stay there while Ashley's there. My view.
No, I agree. Someone's just put. I haven't got the lineup in front of me. I'm just going to try and get that. But is that true? They were playing with Fred, Matter, James, and McTominay.
McTominay's definitely starting. I did miss. Lee put it on Facebook. I did miss Manu's. But yeah, that's probably right.
Let's have a quick look. Let me just see if I can get that up. De Gea and Maguire dropped. I don't know how true that is. What's that? Let's have a look. Just run through this.
I do agree with Mark. If that is their midfield, which no reason he's lying, then we should be getting at them from the first whistle. Like,
that's ridiculous if that's what they're starting with, in my opinion.
Yeah.
De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Shaw, Fred, McTominay, Mata, Fernandes, James, and Rashford. Wow, that's a weak side.
The game's winnable. I'm not a fan of Lindelof either, so
that's mad. I still can't believe that they're not starting that Donny van der Beek as well. Like every time he's come on for them, he's changed the game. So that's fantastic news. Absolutely fantastic news. That makes me even more confident now. I'm just need to calm myself down. Lineup is on your dashboard. Let me just grab that. Apologise, Lee. Here we are. It is a weak side. I'm thoroughly surprised.
Yeah. De Gea, obviously, he's always got a mistake in him these days. Wan-Bissaka's a good fullback. Luke Shaw is half decent. The two centre halves, Callum Wilson and Maximin should be getting that. I don't rate Fred at all. McTominay, don't really know a lot about him.
Yeah.
Fernandes is a great player. We need to keep an eye on Fernandes. And Rashford's prolific. Rashford will score goals for them. So they have got the threats in there. Although it is a weaker team than we used to, it's still a team that I think could damage us if we're not on our game.
Yeah, that's very, very true. That is true. For anyone that hasn't seen the lineup already, this is how we're going. Darlow in goal, Kraft, Lascelles, Fernandes, Lewis, Shelby, Hayden, Hendrick, Joelinton, Saint-Maximin and Wilson.
What?
I definitely fancy us more going forward than them though. Definitely.
Yeah.
Hopefully Kraft can pick up from where he's left off because he's not been too bad in the last couple of games, to be fair to him.
Is Mankillo on the bench, Russ, then ahead? I must admit, I thought Mankillo was starting, so he must be on the bench.
Must be, mate. I wonder why he's dropped him.
Yeah, because I find that surprising. Oh.
What's that? don't want to tempt fate, but they have a weak side and could get 2 sent off and we'd still fuck it up. No, Bruce and Newcastle would come wrong. Lee, absolutely understandable, mate. I think we'd all feel exactly the same. I wouldn't disagree with you. We have to attack that team. They're defensively poor and think we can win the midfield battle. Definitely after seeing that lineup, Michael, I definitely agree. I think we can win that midfield battle. Hopefully, Daniel, you're right as well. Hopefully, Maximan's going to have his best game in a Newcastle shirt this evening. Manquillo's on the bench, definitely.
Yeah, it's a big game for Bruce. Again, you've seen from just the comments on here. Obviously, if you went over to Twitter, you'd probably see the same. If Bruce sets up negatively and we're defending this game, a lot of fans are going to... We were talking about, we can win to go second in the league, or a lot of fans, I think, are frustrated at, the way the team's playing. And if we sit back here tonight, well, he's going to have question marks like this. As we've touched on, we should be at least attacking them.
Definitely. Put
just looking at just looking at the stadium there, imagine we were all there tonight. Be absolutely bouncing tonight.
Oh mate, honestly, like I miss it, but like this morning was like the most I've missed it in a long time. I was ready to just get everything on and jump on the train. Devastating, absolutely devastating.
I hope there's no VAR stuff like. Did everyone see the Everton Liverpool decision at the end?
It's ridiculous.
It's getting worse now, so hopefully there's nothing like that tonight. League table there, shoot up 6-7 places.
Very strange. They aren't starting with Van der Beek. Maybe it's a fitness thingy look coming on for them, showing we haven't got a long staff player Joe Linton to score tonight. By the way, I heard it here first. Fair enough, Simon. I absolutely agree with the Van der Beek thing. I'm interested to see what the reasoning behind them not starting him is, but I'm happy he's not. Anyway, to be fair,
you not agree with the Joe Linton thing?
I'd love him to score. I'm not sure. I don't know. I think for me personally, if we're going to get a result out of it, I think Maximan's definitely going to grab a goal, and I think it'll be Wilson. Like Joe Linton's been doing well over the last few games, and I want him to continue. He definitely looks more comfortable out on that left hand side. So yeah, whether he's going to score or not, I don't know. It'd be fantastic for him though. Absolutely
he needs
fantastic.
A few.
Anyone that hasn't seen the subs, got Gillespie, Manquillo, Shaw, Fraser, Murphy, Almiron and Karl. So with Fraser, Murphy and Almiron, even with them three, it's good attack, relatively decent enough attacking options, especially Fraser and Almiron. But yeah, does anyone know why Manquillo isn't starting? Or is he just dropped him?
He must have. Did he drop him against Burnley? I remember he's not that good. He might have dropped him against Burnley, and he's just keeping crafting. If anyone in the comments can let us know, because I thought Manquillo would start tonight. But...
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think I agree with Lee there. St James's Park's it's an intimidating place to come when the team's not playing well. The fans, they let them know, and it does seem to spur them on a bit. So it is a shame tonight, but the sooner the fans are back on the ground, the better, because it's not the same football anymore.
Definitely. Do you think? Can you see that happen at all this season, mate? I know obviously they've talked about it, but it seems that they keep pushing it back. Yeah.
I was hoping, when we initially came out of all this lockdown stuff, we'd maybe be back in for November time, but obviously that's not happening. With the way the government's running, I don't have a clue. I can't see us being back any time between March, April. So.
No, I can't either, unfortunately. It's depressing. It really is.
It's not great.
Has
Bruce given his press conference now? So.
If he's going to score, it's going to be against Maguire. That's a fair point, Simon. To be fair, that is a fair point, mate. I do agree. Yeah, if you got any, what's Bruce saying, mate? I haven't got the press conference on in front of me at the moment.
I've got it on mute. But...
okay.
No one else joining? No one messaged?
No, mate. I think everyone's just happy to talk about it in the comments. I think Lee might pop on at half time. Brandon mentioned it yesterday, but I'm not sure what's going on.
Brandon doesn't know what day it is, man.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. 220,000 signatures have been put forward to Parliament. They're reviewing it as theatres have had 1,000 people. Yeah, I've seen that because obviously they've started closing. Well, cinemas have started closing because they can't get enough people in and they can't get the films in. But yet theatres are rammed again. Like, and you're in an enclosed space. Why can't fans be in an outdoor environment? It makes no sense at all. What's
Yeah,
the match
it's
on?
frustrating. It's frustrating.
Yes, it's Sky Sports box office, I believe. Is that what you've got it on as well, Adam?
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have anything to watch it on, so I've had to fork out.
I'm not sure I can give you any dodgy streams on here, mate. Unfortunately.
No, I don't think we can publicise them. So
Yeah.
have a look on Twitter, Jason. If you're on Twitter or Facebook, there'll be plenty.
Yeah, I would love to, mate. But as Adam said, that's your best bet. Right. Just gonna mute this, mate.
Back in 2 minutes. We'll have this a few times.
Yeah, no. What a lad Brandon is, but Simon, he's an absolute nutcase, mate. Great lad. He's an absolute character. Massive fan of him. I can't wait to meet him in person. Still yet to meet him, obviously, with all of this going on, which is a shame. Would Joelinton? What does Joelinton bring over Fraser and Almiron? It's a good question, Mike. I just think it's tough to I think it's tough to drop him after the performances he's had over the last few weeks. I think he's been good on the ball. He's been strong. He's enjoyed cutting in from the left hand side and kind of having a free floating position rather than playing a centre forward, because we all know he's not a centre forward. And I think off the back of his performances, maybe Bruce feels like he can't drop him. Do I agree with it 100%? Not necessarily. I think I'd have liked to have seen Fraser in tonight. But yeah, I'm going to back Joe Linton. Hopefully he has a good game and warrants the place. ASM will turn Slabhead inside out. I bloody well hope so, mate. I bloody well hope so. So yeah, what's your score prediction for tonight, Adam?
Oh God, I'm going to go 2-1 Newcastle. Callum Wilson and John Joe Shelvey goal scorers.
I was going to go that result as well, and it was going to be Maximin and Wilson for me. So yeah.
I think it's going to be a tight game. We need to be on it from the first minute. The lads are coming out now. As soon as that whistle blows, we need to be all over them like a rash. I know they've got a weak team, but it's still, Man United, they're still a dangerous side, so we need to be at them like.
Just bear me 2 seconds, mate. If you just want to take over for literally a minute, I've just got to.
I'll be.
What's it on?
I'll be in and out all the game, so. I agree, Simon. It's get your goal scorers in as well. Away the lads. Formation shown as 4-4-2. Maximin on the left, Hendrick on the right, Wilson and Joe Linton up top. I think I'd prefer to see Maximin playing behind Wilson, to be fair, rather than Joe Linton. But
just trying to bloody order it, and it's worked, but then it's not working.
Have you used Sky as well, have you?
Yeah, mate, I've had to.
Yeah, it doesn't. It'll just go on your next bill. But if you go on the box office, that's what I've done. It's just come straight online.
Nightmare, this is. Absolute nightmare.
Come on. There's Rashford there. He's the main threat for me for them. Great player.
Right. I've already booked it. I don't understand what to do now.
Still.
You might have to be commentating the game for me at this rate, mate. Jesus Christ.
Not going to sort it.
I don't know what's going on with that.
The game's about to kick off. Man, you've got it. Kicking into Gallagher. It says channel 492, Karl.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Going straight at them. Get in, that's it. Straight away, close them down. Say you won the ball back straight away. That's what you need for the full game. Go on. Down. I think I've lost Karl.
No, I'm still about, mate. I'm
Still there.
about.
Have you got it on the Skybox like, or are you using something else?
I just got it on my computer, mate. You can't hear the commentary through this, can you, mate?
No.
Cool.
You got sorted? Go on. Go on. How we've got numbers. Go on, Shelby. Give it wide. Wide. Come on. Go on. Oh. Get in! Yeah!
Get in there!
Get in!
Get in!
Fucking come on! Oh,
Fucking come on!
Fucking break. Saint-Maximin into Shelby. Shelby plays it out wide. Kraft crosses in. Deflection off of Manu.
Get in!
It's off Luke Shaw. Fucking come on! I don't even know fucking how that went in. Right, it's looking at the replay. Callum Wilson, fantastic. Out to Saint-Maximin, plays it centre to Shelby. Great legs. Basic running. Great running by Kraft, actually. He goes to play the ball in. Luke Shaw, absolutely shit defending, actually. Puts it just an absolute fucking pathetic foot out in the back. And then, come on. It's what we said though, Karl, at the start. The first, as soon as Man U kicked off, we were in the faces. As soon as you're closing the fuckers down, they don't want to know. And we've closed them down in the box there, in the corner. They had a throw in and straight at them. Fucking come on. Get in. I thought he put that wide.
What a
Did you miss that one as well?
fantastic start. No, it was coming on as it happened.
But I said it came. We were pressing them in the corner. They had a throw in, just pressing, just at them, and then fucking just great play by Wilson. And Wilson and Shelby, great. Come on, Howie. That's the thing. We're having no fans there much on the telly. You didn't have a fucking clue. Cans in or not? Come on. First corner to Man U, like we need to be solid corners tonight as well. Come on, get this out. Get in. What the fuck was that? Is yours in time with mine and all, Karl? You're not behind now.
What minute you on, mate?
4 minutes 10 seconds now. 11.
I might be about 20 seconds behind. Let me just give it a quick refresh. It's fine.
Well, get in, Callum Wilson. Come on, it's too much time there. All right, first 5 minutes left.
What minute are you on?
It's 5 minutes 14 seconds now. 15. 16.
Yeah, I think mine's going to be about 30 seconds behind, unfortunately.
Well, I apologise in advance if I spoiler alert.
Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine.
No, I mean, first 5 minutes we've been just at them. That's what I said at the start. If you just get at them in the faces, they won't want to know and they have. I said it's the worst Man United team I've seen in my lifetime. So
it's strange, isn't it? It's come round full circle.
Go on.
Exactly, Steve. That is how you beat that shower of crap, mate.
Huh.
That'll probably be Lee being a bit controversial there. Should the hair be doing better?
Yeah, I agree. No, we'll see the replay game when it comes up, but it seemed to go in far too easily for me.
Yeah.
With no fans there, I thought it'd gone out for a corner. I was a bit delayed reacting, but De Gea's not the keeper he was a couple of years ago, so.
To everyone that's tuning in so far, thank you very much. Keep those comments coming. Let's get this result together.
Tighter. And well done, Jeff. He's a tricky little player, that James. I don't know. I don't think he started enough games for them to start getting consistency, but he's just had a burst of pace there. We backed off him a bit.
Yeah, he's a quick lad, isn't he, as well?
Yeah, we need to watch that because when he goes like. He's a lad that signed from Swansea a couple of years ago.
Yes, right, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I just wish it was fucking full time now. Our ref. I'll see.
I was trying to get some Man United fans on before the game just to have a bit of a chat, but they weren't interested.
Why not?
No, I think this is why, mate. I think quite a few of them were worried that we were gonna nick an early goal.
I said like Man U over the years have had some brilliant teams. You think the players have had the Rooney's, Scholes, Van Nistelrooy's, and you look at them now. It must be hard for them to watch Liverpool going. Liverpool are going to different levels under Klopp, and these are just. Solskjaer never should have gotten the job, ever. Completely out of his depth. Great player, great club legend, but he shouldn't be manager of Man United. Like,
yeah, and I think he's had more than enough time now, hasn't he? As well.
Go on, Jeff.
Because there were people talking about time before.
Yeah. I said that they're paying big money. Maguire was never a £70 million player, and it's catching up with them now. Like, but obviously they'll probably still finish above us this season. But we spent nothing compared to them.
Yeah, that's true.
But so far we're closing down every ball. We're not giving them a second. They're just playing sideways balls. Stop the cross. Ah, well done. Go on, lad. Too much.
Man United fans are all plastic fans, not intelligent enough to be on your show. Oh, that's Steve.
So I'm sure they're not all bad. Come on. We just get to a certain stage where we just start giving them just a bit too much of the ball.
Yeah.
And when we're getting it, we're just giving it away a bit cheaply. Like that. Come on, man. Again, Callum Wilson, excellent hold-up play. Like, absolutely worth his weight in gold to him.
Yeah, massively.
Just little things like that there, ball in, where we just need the pressure taken off a bit, just hold him up, and absolute class. Don't underestimate his value for the goal we scored as well. The way he held that ball up, playing it through. Brilliant. Yeah. How would you let him jump? Get in. Done, Fernandez. Been a long 12 minutes.
Yeah, I know, mate.
Get in. Shite. Absolutely shite. Should shake your fucking head.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to jinx it. They're keeping possession, but they're not doing anything with it, really, are they?
No, they're not. They're not really going anywhere. Yes, I said we've kept our shape really well.
Yeah.
Hendrick seems to be playing more central than he is on the right. Oh, fucking hell! Great block by Fernandez again.
Why didn't that Tellez start? I thought he was supposed to be starting today.
Yeah, they just went to a shot of him on the bench before. You'd certainly be starting him ahead of Fred and some of them. Fucking great block there.
We look good with the ball, not panicked at all. I agree, Jay. Yes, Jackie.
Go on. Give it. Oh, you're in his way, man. Go on, lad. Fucking maximum, lad. However, fucking legend. Fucking class.
Guys, just so you know, Adam's about 20 seconds in front of me, so if he kicks off, you know we've scored. I'll be waiting. You'll have a delayed celebration from me.
Sorry, I'll try and...
No, mate, it's fine. We'll have 2 celebrations.
Class maximum. Yeah. Oh, no need to dive in there.
His feet are disgusting, aren't they?
No, it's maximum.
Yeah.
Nice, class. Rashford should have done better there, really. Shelvey didn't need to dive in. Just should have at least hit the target there, like for me. It looks like Callum Wilson's just pulled up an injury there, mind.
Still
not sure.
Mine here at Coventry. Sad man sees his shoulder. I'll take it you're talking about Wilson, Steve.
He's just landed awkwardly, Wilson. Seems all right, I think. On Linton. Go on. Yeah, we're second. We're second best at every ball.
Yeah.
Shelvey's winning headers there in the middle. Let's give a foul away there, but he had to go for us. Why we're better than them at the minute. Like we're winning every second ball. That Luke Shaw looks a bit overweight again, doesn't he?
Mate, honestly, like,
he looks hefty.
Yeah, he really, really does. I don't know what what his coaches are doing.
No, I know he got a bit hammered even off the Man U fans a couple of years back when I know he broke his leg badly, but
yeah.
He came back and he looks. That's the first time I've seen him in a while. He looks hefty as well. To be fair, Danny Rose didn't know when we signed him last year, didn't we? He looked shit.
He definitely did.
He didn't get a transfer anywhere, did he? Is he just rotting in their reserves now?
Yeah, when I was speaking to the Spurs lads, they didn't even give him a squad number. Apparently.
No, I heard Warnock wanted him at Middlesbrough, but he's just wages are daft. I think he's on absolutely daft wages for like
Yeah.
Even we didn't pay all his wages last year. So Joelinton, you should have went up for that. Oh, that's in. 1-1. Not tight enough. Fernandez, as we said at the start, got to be on him. Fucking great finish actually by him.
Was that?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm out of my head.
No, that's fine, mate.
No,
Absolutely
he
fine.
might be offside actually. No, there's an offside in here. If this goes to VAR, he's offside. 1 matter in the build-up. So it looks like this should go to VAR and it'll get ruled out. So I was slagging VAR off before the game. If this comes back right, it should be disallowed. This will come back offside. He's a mile offside.
Brilliant.
Yeah, there you go. Disallowed. Oh,
Fantastic news.
That's why it is in there. You know, that's why you like VAR when it is clear and obvious, and the linesman hasn't flagged. It's great.
Yeah.
But for anyone who wasn't listening earlier, we were criticising it for the Liverpool goal, which in my opinion wasn't offside. So Jekyll and Hyde there really, because that saved us. But we need that. Hopefully that makes us switch on a bit more, because we were giving them a bit extra time there.
Mm. Have the golden celebration on stream. Brilliant. I think me and you celebrating will be featured in the next videos, mate.
Well, I can't really remember celebrating, to be honest.
No, I think Lee's recorded it.
To be fair, I thought it was a corner. I was celebrating the corner, and then I realised it went in. Go on, Howie. Loads of space. Loads of space. How wide? Go on, Lewis. Oh. Good play again. I think Shelby's having a good game. Shelby's standing out so far for me. He's all over the pitch.
Yeah, I'm glad. To be fair, I'm glad he's starting to. He looks back at his best today, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, we're playing a 4-5-1 now. I think he may have started a 4-4-2, but he's now got Joelinton playing right midfield, and Hendricks moved in. Oh, fucking Lascelles again diving in. He's got Hendrick in the middle now, so he seems to have a 5 in the middle. Manu come closer again. Fucking Lascelles again, just diving in too much for me there. Not great defending. Oh, I missed that. 1-1 there. Corner came in. Maguire, who I was slating before the game, he's fucking scored, hasn't he?
You joking?
Nah. Fucking slating him before the game. I missed the goal initially. Our last was talking to us, and corner comes in. Free header. Terrible defending. Unfortunately, I think it's Fernandez who's let him go. And it's too easy for him, like. Far too easy for him. Makes me look a bit silly because I was criticising him a lot before the game, but that's football. That's typical lad. He was getting loads of stick on Twitter and Facebook off Newcastle fans before the game when they see him starting.
You know, someone's lumped money on him to score as well because of all that abuse he's got.
It's just for someone like him, you don't let him run. You don't let him run into the box and get a free header. And everyone just seems to stood and watch. I think it was Fernandez's man. Apologies if it's not, but from looking at the replay, it seemed to be Fernandez who didn't get close to him. So
yeah, he's stood in front of him and just let him run past him. He's concentrating on someone else.
But as I mentioned just before that goal, we've got 5 in the midfield now. We can't play 5 in the midfield the whole game. I don't know. He must have changed that as we went 1-0 up because he's got Hendrick playing in the middle with Hayden and Shelby here. You know, if it keeps up this, Wilson will just become isolated.
Yeah.
He's had a load of stick Maguire and all in the week, so you can see he needed that.
Oh, what a nightmare.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's balls going up there. Wilson, he just looks isolated a bit at the minute. There's no one really around him. Well done, Howie. Come on, you've got to be quicker. Is Hendrick pissing about the ball a bit there?
Josh, I can't give you anything specifically, mate, but I'm sure you'll find something on Twitter.
Come on, don't stop.
Lewis has been a lot more solid today.
Yeah.
Defensively, anyway.
Deletes. We just need to. I know you can't keep the same tempo for 90 minutes, but we just need to get a bit back to the first 10 minutes where we're closing them down every time they had the ball.
Yeah.
After that, you know, even their disallowed goal came from we weren't closing them down, we weren't tight enough. The corners come from that, you know, we're just getting a bit laxy. And I say that there's Wilson there again, great hold-up play.
Joelinton on the right.
Yeah, I mean, the Sean replays of that goal, it's so easy. From our point of view. You could understand if he'd muscled his way out and worked hard to get the ball, you'd say, oh, fucking hell, well done, Maguire. But he's literally just had a free fucking header there run under it.
Fernandez had quite a sloppy game, to be fair, hasn't
he? Yeah, he's just giving the ball away there again. But I think Maximum has for us as well.
Yeah.
Maximum's just taking that bit touch too many and not been giving it away a few too many times. Like the formation's confusing me. Like it is.
And Bruce was a class defender. Fair point, Mike. Begs belief, mate.
I mean, I don't know if you can give Bruce much. You can't really give the manager stick for them set pieces. That's up to you.
Yeah,
Your players in each set piece have to take responsibility. They would have known who they were marking. He's not nicknamed Slabhead for a reason. You know what I mean? He's got a massive forehead, so you need to make sure he's not fucking heading the ball, running onto it. I just hope we don't settle for this. That's my main concern when we've got Bruce in charge. He likes to settle for things. He likes to settle for points or settle for 1-0s. If we try and settle for Man U, we'll just get 1 or 2 more. Come on, Alan. Oh! Come on, seconds. Oh! You caught up yet?
No, boy, what's happened? We scored.
I feel bad. I feel bad, like jumping around when you haven't even seen it yet.
Oh, we fucking scored.
No. No, Maximin, great shot. Right. De Gea saved it, but he should have as well. It wasn't. It's a save he should have made. But it looks like he's gone down injured, so that's what we need. More shots on target.
What a strike that was.
Yeah. De Gea doesn't look good here, so no, I think he's fine. Funny.
You just landed on it awkwardly.
Yeah, I think so. It was a good save, but he should have made it. It wasn't.
Yeah. It's reminding me a bit of that Ben Arthur goal against Villa, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that looks...
Has anyone stood out for your car so far?
For us, I'd agree with you, mate, in terms of Shelby. I think he's looked good. Thought he looked good against Burnley as well, and I think warranted shut the people up that wanted to, me included, that wanted him to be dropped for a few games. So definitely him. I think he's cemented his place back in the squad. Other than that, mate, Wilson's had hold up play, has been decent. I think we've been a bit sloppy in places. Other than that,
I agree. After the first, completely agree. After the first 10 minutes, we just took our foot off a bit. And just like I say, we just give them the odd pass away. There you go. The last 10 minutes possession, 76 Man United. That's typical Bruce. That just let them have the ball, but when we do get it, we have to go forward better.
Yeah.
Hendricks looked all right. Hendricks, he seems to be getting his wish and playing centre mid. I just can't understand why Joelinton's playing right midfield.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it, when he's been doing well out on the left. Who's playing right back for United? Wan-Bissaka?
Wan-Bissaka, yeah. Oh.
Especially like you said, Luke Shaw's carrying weight. Why wouldn't you put Maximin on him to run rings around?
Yeah. But yeah. I think if like the fans who have been getting behind Joelinton have been saying he's looking a lot better playing left midfield, you know, where
Yeah.
he's used to, and then he sticks him out on the right when it looked like it was going to be a 4-4-2. You're not tight enough, man. Yeah, well, I'll see. We're still in the game now, so. Oh, ref, I want to see it. No. I tell you what, Sky Sports are absolutely fucking loving Harry Maguire. They've got every camera on in the fucking can. There again, fucking shot to Harry Maguire. Get off his fucking face, man.
He was one man though, isn't he? Fucking hell.
I just think when we've got the ball, we need to get more people around Wilson.
It's like you said, he's starting to become a bit isolated, isn't he?
Yeah, it's not the formation I was expected.
No.
Oh, there's too much space there. If we've got three centre midfielders, how's he there? Oh, I mean, they've nearly scored again, right? And when you see it, the centre midfielder, we've got three centre midfielders here in Shelby and Hendrick. They're miles away. He's got so much space to run into. Fucking hell, how are lads, man? Make it fucking hard. We just make hard work of it at time. Darlow's flapping there, mind. It's off the line. Oh, you dirty bastard! Get him fucking booked! Dirty cunt.
Jogging back as well, weren't they?
A fucking nasty tackle, lad. Fucking dirty bastard.
Both Hayden and Hendrick were jogging back for that one as well.
Yeah,
Shelby was already out of the picture, but like they're just fucking jogging.
Yeah, that's my point. You must have Hayden and Hendrick, their jobs to sit behind Shelby, and
yeah,
you know the amount of space they had there. The thing is, Karl, it's going to come because I said they've had the Tissot goal, they've got the goal. That's a chance there.
Yeah.
There's been one off the line. I don't know if you've seen that one yet.
Yeah, I have, mate. Yeah.
If we don't get at it, they're going to score again. We've seen it a million times with Newcastle. I don't know what's happened to Rashford there. Oh, this better not. I don't know if that's going to be. I think he's more kick Lascelles than anything else. That's the thing with this VAR. You get on edge when something happens 5 minutes fucking later.
It's already gone, but that was a shocking challenge from James. To be fair, he's done that on purpose.
He got booked, I think, but I just hope someone remembers that. I hope someone takes a little fucker out.
Little wanker.
See what I do now? I'd have that. I'd have maximum on James as long as I could.
Yeah.
Get him booked again.
Yeah, I was going to say it's going to happen again, isn't it? 100%.
Yeah. If that James is on a yellow card, put him under pressure. Draw the fouls out of him now, because he's only a young lad. He's not disciplined, so.
Oh. Yeah, anyone that's just joining us and hasn't seen, we went 1-0 up with an own goal from Luke Shaw. The lad celebrating there. And then Slabhead, after we've all been abusing him all week and before the game, has scored the equaliser. So that's where we're at.
Oh. Stop. No. Oh, well done, Darlow. Great, Darlow there. And that's why you're fucking hopeless, Gillinton.
You just missed a chance.
No, to be fair, it might be Wilson. I'm slagging the wrong player off, sorry. Darlow throws a great ball out. And you expect that. I thought it was Gillinton just to get it down, not to Wilson. I apologise, Gillinton. I'm just not used to saying it.
Brilliant.
I'm not used to saying. I'm not used to slagging.
That wasn't me for once.
I'll not say another bad word against them all game, right?
I mean, you said just from that throw from Darlow, he's done well to come and meet that pass from Rashford as well, to be fair. Because that could have bounced up.
No, I thought it was going to be in. Oh, he's got one over here. We're making it too easy for them. That's it. Get away, man. You'll see. Fuck's sake. You'll see coming up. Callum Wilson's too deep there. Callum Wilson's getting frustrated that he's got no one around him. Because you'll see in a minute he gets the ball in a position he never should have it, and he's got no one to pass to.
But there's 3 times I've seen him. He's had to drop into our own half now.
There's one coming up, mate, where he loses it, which isn't his fault, but he shouldn't have the ball there.
Jesus Christ, I wasn't expecting him to have come that deep.
I know exactly that. There's 3 minutes left. To be honest, I'll be happy if we can go in 1-1 and regroup a bit. It'll be a travesty if we get in 2-1 down. Like,
the worry is what they've got on the bench, isn't it? That's what the worry is, especially if they've already got the bite for it as well. So we do need we need that break at 1-1.
Fuck's sake, get rid of it, man. Another great save by Darlow. The lad we were saying is fucking massively overweight, absolutely bombing forward, no one touching him. We might as well have just retired there.
The commentator's right though. Like, Joe Linton's got to do better in his one-on-ones with Luke Shaw.
It's shite. It's shite.
He should, even if like Well, I know Joe Linton's not the quickest, but he shouldn't be getting beat for pace by fucking Luke Shaw.
And again, there's one there. Again, you'll see come up. Wilson's coming to win a header, and he wins it, but there's no one behind him. We're giving them too much respect. That's the thing. We're playing 5 across the middle, and to be fair, maybe that I'm being a bit harsh. Maybe that extra centre midfield is helping us. What I've seen the last 20 minutes. So
Bruce needs to get someone up. Yeah, he does, Steve.
yeah, completely agree.
100%. 100%. You can understand why so many strikers end up getting frustrated at Newcastle. We're playing this formation anyway.
But like, I mean, do you not think someone like Almiron or Fraser will be frustrated that there's someone who's been playing centre forward in Joe Linton is playing on a wing ahead of them? I would be.
100%, mate. Like, don't get me wrong. I think Joe Linton's had a good couple of games, but especially in this sort of game, with the way that United are perceived to be shaky at the back at the moment, I want Fraser, Maximin, Wilson, and Almiron being direct and literally just running rings around them.
I think Joe Linton's been a bit better, but I'm not one of the. I still don't think he does enough to start.
No, that's fair enough.
I look at our bench. Fraser and Almiron should be on a billion times ahead of him. There's 3 minutes added on now. We should be going in 1-1. I'll be very disappointed if we go in down or. Fuck's sake, man. He's got no confidence, mate. There's someone else coming up as a professional footballer. You should be able to basically do, and he can't do it. His confidence is just gone. I don't know. I don't know if he's got someone in his contract where he has to play if he's fit. I don't know.
It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous.
I think it's been a half or 2 halves, really, because I think the first 15 to 20 minutes we were at every pass that we're doing, we were in the face, and then the last 20 minutes, 25 minutes, we haven't really pressured them as much as we should. We've seemed to try and settle for the 1-0, and then obviously we've lost that, and then just to get half time 1-1. That's how it feels anyway, watching it. Nice. See, I'm starting to get frustrated now. Darlow's still made 2 or 3 great saves. That wasn't a great one, but it was one he had to make. But he still made a couple of saves to keep us in it. Wilson's getting frustrated.
Yeah.
You can tell he's getting frustrated. Go on. Oh, man. Oh, we should have done better there.
Who was that, mate?
We should have done better there. There's a ball comes over the top from Shelby. and it looks like Maximin's 1-on-1, but then he holds up and then just loses the ball. Not a clear-cut chance, but he should have done better. Like, it's half-time now. Oh, come on, you got quickly going for a toilet break before Lee comes on.
Yeah. Lee, bear with me a sec, mate. I'm just catching up. Oh, what's he done there? Oh.
Aye.
Lee, how are we, mate?
Not bad. Yourself?
Yeah, not bad. How did you feel the first half's gone?
I heard what Adam said before. I'm quite in a similar kind of mould what he said. The first 10, 15 minutes I thought we were good. Slick passing, but probably the last half an hour I think Man United have dominated the game. And if the way it is at the minute, if it carries on like that second half, we'll get beat. We've got to step up the gear for me. There's a couple of people I don't like. Joe Linton on that right-hand side's not for me. I'm not liking that one bit. Why is he starting in right midfield? If you're going to start Joe Linton, he's been playing well in the left midfield position. So why didn't you start Joe Linton left midfield? He's just an absolute waste on the right midfield. So if you're going to start him, play him where he's been playing well. Play them in the best positions. Joe Linton's been doing all right on the left. So for me, Joe Linton's a bit of a passenger, and that's probably not all his fault. It's just the case that Bruce has thought, right, you're going to do a job on the right-hand side, and he's just a bit of a waste there. And Ryan Fraser's been absolutely fantastic on international duty, and the lad can't even get a look in it at a minute.
Yeah.
Someone's just mentioned in the comments, not watching the game, but is John Joe Shelby doing enough off the ball? Do you think he is, Lee?
Well, when you looked at Man United's midfield, you thought, they've got Nate Pogba as well, and that midfield, you think, that's not a great Premier League top four midfield for me. Matters aging. McTominay's still got a lot of proof for me. Fred's just a chocolate bar, isn't it, at the end of the day? He's still wrapped up, isn't he? You look at that midfield and think, yeah, we can dominate this midfield, but he's been all right in possession, but out of possession, John Joe's never been great for me. Work rate is always questioned. Hendrick looks you kind of keep a hold of the ball, but even said that, I don't think Maximin can't keep a hold of the ball. He's got some nice touches, some nice flicks, and he can go past a couple of players. But there's a couple of times going forward for me, he's been quite sloppy in possession.
No, I agree. Because I think me and Adam both said we're happy with Callum Wilson, the way he's held the ball up, but a lot of the play all over the park's been sloppy from us outside those first 15 minutes. But I think Sam's just made a very good point there as well. Like and you've said yourself, Lee, about Joe Linton being out on the right. This formation just isn't working for me at all. What would you like to see second half?
First of all, keep a hold of the ball. I know that's basic, but if you keep a hold of the ball and you've got Callum Wilson who's a runner, why this cat? Honestly, this cat
loves the telly.
It just loves the camera, doesn't it? Basic, keep the ball. That's the way you'll start off first. You've got runners up top and Wilson. Find them. Get John Joe on the ball a lot more. For me, Joe Linton, I'm not keen on that. If you're going to put Fraser on, you could even put ASM over on that right-hand side. But I think you need a couple of changes in. Because I've just said before when Adam was away at the toilet there, if it carries on like that, we'll get beat tonight. The last half an hour for me, Man United have been the better side. So going into the second half, play like that, Adam will get beat.
We said that, Lee. We said Luke Shaw looks the unfittest player on the pitch. Put saint-maximin on him. Get him past him. And they haven't got him out on the left where.
When that goal went in, Adam, you were screaming. I was screaming at the complete. I go, oh! There's Karl. Karl looks very just calm, cool, collective in his new DJ radio booth, and we're just screaming right off.
No, I thought it was a corner. I was celebrating the corner to start with.
I thought it hit the side net and it went round the back. So it was a bit of delayed reaction.
I was like 20 seconds behind as well because I've got it on the computer through Sky rather than on the telly downstairs, so I'm about 20 seconds behind. So
I
yeah,
agree with the equaliser. Like it's Fernandez. Like it's but Lascelles just before the Darlow saves it was all over the place, wasn't he?
yeah,
Well, the scared they give us a warning shot with the disallowed goal, and we didn't learn. Like we weren't getting tight enough. First 10 minutes we were all over them, and then just the last 20, 25 minutes we're just letting them play. And they're not a great team. That's what's frustrating. It's really frustrating. We're letting them back in.
No, I know.
I mean,
so I'm just going to go and grab a drink quickly. Bear with.
If we play like that in the second half, I'll take a draw now because we'll get beat. Yeah. The signs are there that we're going to get beaten in the second half if we carry on like that. But if we come away with a draw at the end of the results, I'll be happy with that because the last half an hour we have not played very well there. So, and you've got probably have to say we're best players and keep out again.
Yeah. I feel he's going to keep the same formation until it goes wrong.
13 attempts, Man U, 6 on target.
Yeah. It's frustrating because I thought 10 minutes we were going to, be better than what we have been.
He has that goal, isn't it? By Wilson.
I mean, that's excellent, that.
You were slagging off Joe Linton and you thought it was Wilson. It was Wilson you were slagging. I'm not together, didn't you?
I'm not used to doing it, man. But they're like our goal. I don't know if it was you who commented, like their keeper should be doing a lot better. Like he's so flat-footed.
Wilson does brilliant, and then you talk about their midfield for their goal. They're all over the place. The centre midfield, and then
the great start from us.
It is a massive stroke of luck, but I think De Gea's got to at least attempt to dive for it. I know he's a little bit flat-footed, but for me, he's got to attempt to dive at least.
Nah, for me, his reflexes should be better than that for it. What he must be on 200 grand a week. He's got to be better than that. Like
he's not even Man United's best goalkeeper.
But I think this is their disallowed goal. I think
it's a great finish, mind.
Yeah, it was brilliant. And there, he is clearly offside, but great finish. Like he's cracking play, him Fernandez.
When it went in, I actually didn't think it was offside. I thought, oh, here we're gone.
No, I didn't know. But
yeah, it's clear.
That is why VAR is good because the linesman did miss that. So that is why VAR should be in. The Liverpool-Everton game was a disgrace, that decision. So
yeah, it's a clearly different. This is their goal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's too easy.
It's a free header.
Yeah. We do that again. I remember we did it last year. I don't know if it was last season or the season before with Van Dijk at Liverpool. We let the big lads just run it. Like there's no one touched tight to him. I think it's
surprising by Fernandez as well, man, because Fernandez is one of our better defenders for the last probably 12 months or so.
Yeah, I think that's why you can't be too critical on him. He's built us out a lot in the last 12 to 18 months. For me, your two centre halves should be organised and everything. He should have picked that up a lot better. But
it's a free header, and of course he would go and score after being in the news all weekend.
We were in the pre-match. We were slating him. I think everyone on Facebook and Twitter's been slating him. They're glad he's playing, and then he can't score. So it's typical.
Right. Ali was on the preview, and she was saying she's not keen on Maguire playing, but who else have they got really? I mean, I didn't rate Lindelof. I mean, if you can get Wilson running around those two, I think there could be a goal. But it's all about us stepping it up a little bit for me because Hendrick, I'm not liking his first half performance because where is he? Is he just there to graft to try and to protect the defence with Hayden?
I mean, you can't second guess the tactics. I mean, if you told us at the start we were going to set up 4-5-1, I would have went, no, we won't, and he has, and it's when even Sky Sports put the formation on, they put 4-4-2, Hendrick on the right, and it took me 10 minutes to look and go, we're playing 4-5-1 here, and we're just looking isolated. Now I agree with you. If we don't pull our fingers out, we're going to lose this game.
And Joe Linton's playing nearly every game, man, and Hendrick's been all right since he joined, but I'm not liking Hendrick in that first half. I hope he can improve us wrong in that second half because he's not getting on the ball enough for me. And for me, I would switch Alan saint-maximin over at that right. I would agree with Sam because the lads, a nice distribution, keeping hold of the ball hasn't been great, but Unai's got that trick in him, Adam.
Yeah.
Unai can go past one or two players and produce a bit of magic. Switch him over on the right.
Yeah.
And then you can look at maybe bringing in the substitutes. Maybe if he doesn't do it at half time, maybe on the hour mark, get Fraser on, even Miggy on. There's options on the bench, which is the positive that we do have.
Yeah. The big half coming up because not so much about where we can go, but the character of the players. It's Man U, they're a big club. We have to show we can compete. If Bruce, we want to finish in the top 10 or 10 to 12, at home we need to be getting these points. Like,
we're second the night if we win.
Second, exactly. Aye, fucking hell.
Imagine that, man.
Imagine what that would have been like if we were all there.
Imagine that if we were sitting in the middle of October, second in the league. Fucking hell, man. Fucking Bruce in.
I know.
You stay in the second half lately, or you?
No, I'm doing some graphics and stuff still. Just certain, and I've got to do the thumbnails for the videos later on as well. So I'll be doing them as the second half goes on. So as soon as the second half starts, I'll jump off. But any goals, Karl, I'll upload them to StreamYard for you. Brilliant, thank you, mate. But I reckon it will end in the draw, but hopefully I'm wrong. Like,
yeah, I was really optimistic about a win, but literally after the first 15 minutes, it's gone away massively. So yeah, I'm 100% taking a draw at this stage. 100%.
Well, we'll take a draw if you play like that second half. Of course we would, because we'll be last half an hour we were shit. But I think we need to step that up. We need a couple of tweaks. If he doesn't change at the hour mark, I think Bruce will be slated tonight.
Yeah.
Do you think he will?
No, not until at least past the 70 mark.
Yeah.
Or until they score.
No.
I don't think it'll be long before Pogba's on. I think they can see that they're going to exploit our midfield a bit. Whether you love him or hate him, if you watch Pogba, he's still a quality player, so he's still come on. Our changes, you're likely to see Almi.
Have they got Greenwood on the bench as well?
Didn't see their team before the game, but we're likely to if he's fit.
That's what worries me, the strength of their bench.
I mean, I'd expect to see Fraser on, Almiron on. He loves the centre-half change, or he loves bringing the centre-half on Bruce, so I wouldn't be surprised if Shark comes on for someone. But we just need to get some more support around Wilson. We need to get more people around Wilson in the second half, otherwise it's just we're not gonna threaten them. Like,
just trying to have a look, see who's on their bench. Just running through their Twitter, see who it is. The good thing about our bench is we've got options this time, which last season we didn't have.
Yeah, I agree with Paul there.
Absolutely.
There was a couple of times Luke Shaw was getting far too much space. He shouldn't be because he's out. He's not fit. So we should be on him straight.
Greenwood's not on their bench. Their bench is Alex Telles, Bailey, Matic, Pogba, Van de Beek and Garlo.
You'd expect to see Van de Beek on, Pogba on, and probably that Garlo if they're struggling. But there's Pogba warming up now. So.
Right, I'm going to shoot off. Enjoy the stream.
Speak to you later, mate.
See you in a bit. Right, bye.
Yeah, Steve, I agree again. I don't think he has to change formation so much, but just get a bit more support around Wilson. So,
yeah, definitely.
It seems to be like a 4-2 up and 3-1 at the minute or something. It's just not enough players around the centre forward. Doesn't look like any changes at half time.
Jay reckons we should make a change now.
I'd agree, but I think knowing Steve Bruce, I agree with Lee, it'll probably be 60 or 70 minutes where he will, unless we go down.
Yeah.
I think Bruce is going to set up 4-5-1 this half to take a draw. That's honestly my feeling. I hope I know he will. We've seen him enough now.
This is Bruce's biggest week. Doesn't know how to change a game before we go down a goal.
Completely agree. Let's hope he proves us wrong a bit this second half, because we need a win, like.
100%, Mike.
Oh yeah, come on.
Nail on
He's still a bit behind.
Yeah.
Literally just kicked off, so. I agree with Mike as well. I said,
Definitely.
if we had a few fans in charge, we'd change a lot of things. But I don't want to be too critical of Bruce when we're still in the game, to be honest. But I think if the game finishes 2-1 now to Man U, we'll all sit here and say how predictable it was, because all of us fans that sit here now, we can see what the game needs.
Yeah.
And that's the risk Bruce has got here. If we do go and lose this game, you can see what's happening. You don't have to be a football manager on 50, 60 grand a week to know what needs changing. And that's what's worrying.
Spot on, mate. And you've just said it there. That is what's worrying. I just don't understand it at all. Why is it that we can sit here at home and see it, and he can't?
I appreciate Man U are a good team. You know, they're a club that you've got to respect when you're playing them. As in, you don't want to get walloped. I mean, fuck me, how many times have Man U walloped us over the years? Yeah. But this isn't a good Man U team. And you should have your coaches working on how to change the game. If it's not going to work, this is what we do, and we just don't seem to do that. Yeah. Initially, I've looked. He has put Saint-Maximin on the right. Jolinton's gone to the left, which is a good move. I think Saint-Maximin should be tearing Luke Shaw a new arse. Definitely. And I think that James is on that side as well, so that gives James something to think about. Oh, that's too much space. Too much space.
Yeah, Mark, I do think his tactics have changed without us there. I think he knows he can get away with more. We're not there to be on his case.
When Mike's point there, it's going a while back, but if you remember when we first went into lockdown, the Man City game in the Cup, we were a game away from Wembley, which we haven't been for a lot of years. And the tactics he set up that day, he never would have gotten away with if the fans were in the ground. Yeah. We got beat 2-0. It was only 2, but we got absolutely battered on the day. I think we only had about 15% possession. And he's had a few games like that where as if the fans were there. I mean, he's been criticised enough, to be fair, when the fans aren't. So imagine if they were, but he's the type of manager, I don't think he's ever going to, unless he wins a cup, which is highly unlikely, I don't think he's ever going to win the fan base over.
No, I think it's getting more apparent, isn't it, that that's going to be the case.
I understand the fans who are, get behind him. I get that, but it only goes so far, and you watch so much predictable stuff. Without point of sacking him, we're actually in charge. There's no one else coming. Looks like Hayden's got an injury. I don't know how serious that is. I think the commentators are speaking about it, so I'm not sure about that one. Yeah, it looks like Hayden's coming off. This is where you'll see with Bruce. This is a bold change or a big change to make, because it's a centre midfielder. He could easily put another centre forward on now if he wanted to. I think he'll bring Shaw someone on it.
Do you think?
I see what I say. Fuck me, give me the job. I tell you at half time, he'll bring a fucking centre half on if he can. Oh God. I like Fabian Schär, Karl, I do. But if he's putting Fabian Schär in the middle of midfield, which I think he is, what does it say about maybe Frazier?
100% agree, mate. It's a fucking joke.
That was a good chance to make a bold decision there and go, right, I've still got Hendrick on, I've still got Shelby on. I'm going to give a bit more support to the centre forward. And he doesn't. He just puts Schär on. Oh, come on, man.
Everyone in the comments, what do you think about that? About that decision?
Was so predictable. I said, I called that. Go on. Go on. Oh. Again, no support. Go on, Lewis. Go on. Shoot, man. Fucking shoot. Yeah. Oh! Oh! Oh!
What's happened?
Oh! What a save from De Gea, whatever his fucking name is. Oh! I'm screaming for Maximum to shoot, and he does his little dicking around. He somehow gets a ball in the box. I think it's Wilson. I think it was Wilson poked it out. It must have been on the line. It wasn't over, but fuck me, what a save. Oh, it's a world-class save, to be fair to him. World-class save. Oh, but that's better. More positive. That's it. Have a go, man.
Oh, how's that not going in?
I wish you were live with me, honestly.
I know, mate.
Oh, fuck me.
You know what?
Come on, I
see if I can find a stream that's up to date.
Oh.
Fuck's sake.
Oh. Starting to open up a bit now. Man, you've just come close. Well, not close to be fair, but they've had another shot. It's wide open this game, wide open. Get in. Get in. Oh, Shelby. Oh, John Joe. Come on. Oh.
Here's a great save. I've just seen it again.
Oh, it was a great save. I thought it was in. I was ready to run up the stairs there. We're starting to look a bit more confident passing the ball around compared to the first half. Great ball. Go on, son. Go on. Oh, it's dog shit. Oh, what are you doing, Hendrick? Fuck me. Is that not a high foot like that?
Is Matty injured?
Yeah, he's never been fit since he signed a new deal. Oh, these are in here. Oh, Good defending. Well done. Get up, you tart. Fucking Rashford, fucking rolling around again. Get out, you dirty bastard. Get him booked. Fucking hell, man. How many times are going to fall maximum?
Who's done in that time?
Fuck me. Rashford's gone down there, and with his VR, I don't know if they'll look at it again to get caught on the ankle. In the box. Nah, that's never a penalty. Never. Need chance. He guns down rolling around like a tart. Nah. They're looking at it. It's not a penalty. Fuck off. Do you know what? He catches him on the shin, you know. I'll be gutted if this is given. It's the Rashford screams and starts rolling around like an absolute fanny. And that's what they're looking for.
They'll fucking give it, I bet you.
I mean, I know we've had our look in the Tottenham game with VAR, but if they give this, it's not a tough call, whoever's commentating.
I think he's already going down.
He's going to check it. I don't believe this.
If he gives this, that's a fucking joke.
I mean, I know we'll have all the Tottenham fans laughing at us. You know, it happens. But the way Marcus Rashford reacts is the only reason they're looking at it. He gets caught on the shin. It's not a bad foul.
Mate, has he actually caught him though?
He touches his shin, if that, but he's going down anyway. It's not a foul. He's not going down because of that.
If they give it,
it's not a penalty. It's never a penalty. The ref's not. Nah, I'm sorry. He can just nod his head there. He's going to give it, and now he is.
No fucking way.
Yep, he's giving it.
You joking? How the fuck is it a penalty?
That's never a penalty.
Well, if Spurs fans do have a laugh, but we were quite humble.
Yeah,
that's a fucking joke decision.
That's never a penalty. The referees have just lost the game. Like Marcus Rashford needs to hang his head in shame. He's high fiving people there. He's a disgrace. An absolute. Just watch his face here, the way he goes down. A disgrace. I get it. The Tottenham game, we were lucky, and we all fucking said we were lucky. That's never a penalty. Never a penalty. The game's gone, man. It's fucking gone. Do you know what? And I think when the ref's told he's got to go and check it, he feels he's got to give it. Like, however, Craig Parsons refereed for fucking years. That's not a penalty. Howard Darlow. Does it make you fall out of love with the game, like?
Steve's hit the nail on the head. Like, and I think you've got it as well. They feel like they've got to give it. And
get it, Darlow! Get it, Karl!
Has he saved it?
Come on!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait till I see it.
Sorry, mate.
No, it's fine.
There's sometimes I can't call it.
Justice.
Get in, Karl Darlow, lad.
Well,
fucking come on, lads!
Now.
Fucking get in, son. And if his foot's on the line, so you can fuck off with checking that now. Look, they're checking to see if his foot's off the line. Fuck off, man.
Mate, it's desperate.
It was never a penalty. That fucking deserved that. Oh, it's off the line. Fuck me, how are lads, man? Pull your fucking fingers out. Corner in, fucking free header again. John Joe off the line.
It was a great save.
Hope that wakes them up, mind, because that, you should be up for it now after that.
Fucking justice.
It's typical fucking Newcastle list. Honestly, I'll fucking have a heart. Oh, I'll have a heart attack watching this club, mate. Shelby does great there. It doesn't look much, but that was going in. Maguire again. But that was going in. So Shelby's fucking mint there, like, keeping his position. Oh, fuck's sake. How are lads?
Yeah, like going back to it, mate, you've hit the nail on the head. I think the refs feel like they've got to give it when it goes to that.
Yeah.
And then the fact that it's United as well, Man United.
I said, Karl, we had our look against Tottenham, and you know, ours was, well, you know, it was a different one because it was a handball, but the handball rules all over the place now. But stuff like that, Rashford's going away from goal. Football is a contact sport. It wasn't a foul. Did he catch a shin? Yes, but it wasn't a foul. Rashford guns down, screaming on like a bitch. The ref was only 5 or 6 yards away.
Yeah. The thing is, like we both said, he was already going down. The ball was away from him. I think he's only caught him as he's going down.
Yeah. Anyone's gone. Fucking save it, but Darlow again, great hands there. Like, fucking hell.
Yeah, we are under pressure. 1-1. Well, I'll take a draw. Darlow's kept us in the game. Man United have missed a penalty. And it was a very, very soft penalty. It was a joke decision, to be honest. But Darlow's kept us in it.
Get in. Come on. I just hope we get up for it, like, because we just don't see him up for it.
Matt, how's Luke Shaw beating players for pace?
We just need some more players around Wilson when we've got the ball. Joelinton, I tell you what. Karl Darlow, I tell you what, mate. His handling of the ball is phenomenal. He's improved so much. There's another shot coming in. You'll probably just see, Karl. It might look like nothing, but he's not letting these ones go. Like, he's improved so much in the last 12 months. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of him, mate. Especially when he stepped in.
Yeah.
Because he rarely puts a foot wrong. But like I agree with you. There's sometimes a bit suspect when balls are coming in over the top.
Yeah.
And his wrists were a bit flaky, weren't they?
Yeah.
His parrying of the ball wasn't great. But I agree, he's been fantastic.
I think the next change needs to be Fraser on for Joelinton. It really does.
Mate, the more I think about the fact that he's brought Shaw on, I'm fucking furious.
Oh, God, what a ball! Oh, fuck me, man. Yeah, I mean, it just shows you. Well, do we have any we mustn't have any centre midfielders on the bench. I mean, is Sean Longstaff injured?
Someone's asked that in the comments. I'm not sure, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with Jay there again. 60 minutes, see if he wants to win. But if he wants to win, he's going to have to change something because that's better. Come on. No, man, you had a penalty save. So it's a bit dramatic.
You went absolutely mental.
Like Darlow saved.
It is a bit dramatic.
Our lass doesn't understand.
Mine's the same.
I've got to understand it.
Foul again, saint-maximin fouled again. Maguire not booked again.
Is that Wanker Joelinton's still on the pitch? Yes, Tommy is. Bruce had an opportunity. Hayden come off injured. Decided to put Fabian Schär on instead of putting either Almer on or Fraser on.
free kick to Newcastle. Come on. Fucking good delivery.
Did Maguire get booked for that challenge on Maximin?
No. Shite delivery by Shelby as well.
Where'd you sit anyway, Ed?
You want me?
Where's your season ticket seat?
It's in like the strawberry corner
Okay.
of the Gallagher. Been there about 5 years now, me mate.
Yeah.
I've had season tickets since 04. Sat all around the ground like Leeds End, Gallagher. But this is the best seat I've had. Like, I won't give this seat up. Oh, he's in. He's in. Oh, what a save again by Darlow. 1-on-1 that.
Yeah, I finally got mine last year after everyone was giving theirs up.
Did you? Did you
So,
travel up every week?
Yeah, mate.
What, train or bus or train or car?
Drive, get the train a couple of times. The train's too expensive, mate.
I know, it's a rip off, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm in the Gallagher as well.
I said when we come back, we'll all get to meet up eventually.
Definitely.
I mean, that chance there wasn't offside. I don't think it was. So again, it's Darlow again. Fucking class. Rashford gone down, rolling around like a foot.
What has gone into that prick?
Honestly, he's a great player, so I don't know why he does it.
Oh, no, because I used to like him.
I don't know why he does it. Yes, let's have a look at the penalty again. Let's have a look.
Why are the commentators saying, oh dear? He missed anyway. Darlow saved it, don't matter.
Mm.
Fucking hell.
A great save that by Darlow. Would you put, like, to change it, would you put Miggy behind Johnson? Miggy behind Wilson, or would you bring Karl on up top for him?
I'd prefer to put Miggy in the 10, mate, personally. I think Wilson won't feel as isolated if he drops in to hold the ball up as he knows he's going to have Miggy and running behind him. Don't know. What about you?
He's about to bring Pogba on, which is a game changer. I don't know. I don't think he fancies Miggy at the minute, to be fair. But we just cannot lose this game. Like,
let's get this up again.
Yeah, great save.
For anyone that's not watching the game, that's Darlow's save.
Oh! Maximum, you need to learn to pass that ball sometimes, lad.
He is, Steve, exactly that. Becoming another Grealish. Loves to, well, he knows how to play the ref.
Oh. Great strike by Shelby. Could have possibly not been straight to keeper. Like, I just think Maximum, he had a chance to just overlap Lewis there, and he just held on to that bit too long. Like, Fred's coming off for Pogba. I know he's a bit of a twat, Pogba, but I still think he's a great player. Like, so
yeah.
Need to keep an eye on him. Like, oh, that's 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, he has got to give it in there, and That's to you, mate.
I do need to calm down a bit. I'm worse watching it on the telly than I am at the game.
Yeah. If you are sticking with us to the end, don't forget to get over to the YouTube channel, Newcastle Fans TV. We've got scoring the players, group reaction, and then Lee will finish off with the last word.
Yeah, the next 20 minutes depend on how jovial them chats will be. Stretched. Oh, you've left him craft. Well done. Bruce needs to change it. Like we said it at half time. He's going to wait till 60, 70 minutes.
Yeah.
We can't hold the ball now. He needs to change something. You've got Luke Shaw running through every cunt, man, haven't we? Well done, Wilson. He's got knee one. Go on. Oh, ball. Go on. Maximum, you've got to go to it. He hasn't had his best game today, Maximum, like.
No, he hasn't, mate.
Too much time.
Really
Fucking hell. Great block. Well done, Kraft. We need to change it like Karl needs to, because Darlow looks injured and all.
When's the Bradford due back?
December or January.
Fuck me.
Ryan Fraser's coming on here for Gillinton.
Finally.
Good move. Could have done it 10 minutes earlier. We'll have the discussion probably on one of many of the fucking channels, one of the many shows. But how many chances is Gillint meant to have before he's out this team?
Yeah, because he's offered absolutely nothing tonight against a subpar Man United team as well.
Yeah. Saying that, there's a stat just come up there: most saves this season in the entire Premier League. Karl Darlow 27. The closest to him is Sam Johnson at West Brom with 19. Fuck me.
How many goals have we conceded? Not that many, really, is it? How many have we conceded? Not many. 6?
Tottenham game we conceded 1, Brighton 3, Burnley 1. 5? 5?
Fucking, that's unbelievable. Karl Darlow, hero.
But to be fair, Karl, do you want to be swapping your keeper in January? As much as you like Dubravka, as I like Dubravka, do you want to be swapping your keeper in January?
No, mate. If Darlow's in form, I don't want to be dropping him.
It's not the smartest move, like.
No. Steve, thanks for dropping by, mate. Take care.
I think looking at it, Bruce is happy to keep a 1-1, and I think that's what we're going to have to try and get through the next 15 minutes. I was like, he's not going to win the game.
So fucking frustrating. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't want to lose. Of course we don't,
no.
But
if we played how we can play, we probably would have.
Yeah.
I feel attacked more and probably won. Maybe he's not won it, but Darlow looks fucked like. I think his last change is going to be the keeper.
The thing is, mate, as well, I'm not sold on Gillespie.
No, but he hasn't had now to do, and when he has, he fluffed it, didn't he?
Yeah. Even when we brought him in, I'd have rather have kept Woodman at the club.
Yeah, or Elliott.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, lads. We're just giving them too much time here. The thing is, I mean, Darlow does look injured, whether he makes it through this game or not. And if Gillespie comes up to number 1, who comes in as number 2?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Is Woodman gone back out on loan?
Woodman's at Swansea, aye.
So we just have to record him, wouldn't we?
I don't know. Unless it's, I don't know who's in goal for the under-23s these days, or there's Van der Beek coming on for them. So
that's another worry. At least saying Dan Langley, who's from the under-23s, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a long 15 minutes.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Dan James coming off for him. I don't think he's really done much again, to be fair. You can see why he's not playing many games for them.
Just pace, isn't he? But he didn't even look that quick.
No, I don't think he hasn't impressed me that day. Like.
The thing is, though, Stephen, I think if we do take him off, we're fucked, mate.
I agree with Steve. He does look knackered here. I do think the last change is going to be. Even I think it looks like a pulled thigh, and that will affect him going down for saves. It will. And if he doesn't take him off and Darlow's at fault, Bruce is going to get the blame. And we know he will. We know what we're like.
But
it is now
better than any dodgy stream. Legend for that, mate. Hopefully one of many.
Oh, come on. You've got to be quicker, man. Shaw again just getting caught in possession, a dangerous position. Offside. Darlow's fucked. He's absolutely fucked.
He's even looking over at the bench, isn't he?
We just need to start stringing a few passes there. That's it. Get Fraser on the ball. Someone who wants to play it short. That's it. He's winning the throw-in. At least he's winning something.
Oh. So the thing is, we don't look that bad at all, but he's just made this to get the draw, hasn't he? Absolutely nothing going forward.
I mean, we've just given a foul throw away. I mean, fuck me. Professional football is giving foul throws away.
Yeah, Stephen, you're probably not wrong, mate. Probably not wrong.
I agree. I said it. Yeah. If a mistake comes through this injury, Bruce has got, he might not want to come off. Sometimes you've got to make the change. And it doesn't look like he's going to bring. There's no way he's going to bring Karl on and try and go for the game. Absolutely no way. Or Miggy.
So as well, Do you not think now the fact that he brought Shaw on so early, instead of bringing an attacking player on, even though we were anyway, we're now forced to sit back behind the fucking ball because you're gonna have to bring Darlow.
I think. I mean, obviously Hayden was injured, so someone had to come on. But I just think it was two.
Yeah.
He could have mixed it up a bit, you know,
Absolutely.
put Miggy on and play 4-4-2. We're just giving them too much respect. We're giving an average Man U team far too much respect.
Tom Wall. If I manage the team, I'd give Joelinton away for free just to keep him off the pitch. He's given us nothing. I'm 62 and I'd have put away more chances than him. I don't doubt that at all, mate.
Thing is, I bet Tom's seen some absolutely fuck me, seen some world class centre forwards over the years and all.
It's got to hurt you more than any, mate.
If Maguire had scored from there, mine Karl, I would have had to make a public apology for slating him because he's just put one wide of the post from about 50 yards out.
I've had enough. Rashford is a bad footballer. Gave him too many chances. Pathetic footballer.
Yeah, he's. I mean, he's. I don't think he's a bad player. He's a great player, but his attitude in today's game, especially with a penalty, didn't give me, you know, any confidence in him. He shouldn't be going down like that, screaming on when your shin gets touched.
No,
because the reaction of him is getting the penalty. Maximin, he doesn't know what his legs are doing sometimes. Lewis looks knackered. Lewis looks really tired now.
Who's he had running at him down the right?
They don't seem to be playing many wingers. He had Van der Beek and they just give the ball away really easily.
Absolutely, Ben.
Go on, Callum. Fraser, get up there. Help him. He needs some bodies with him.
Steve Bruce is treating this Man United like Man United of old.
Says I think the problem's been since we took the lead. And I've said it loads tonight. There's been no one around Wilson to help him. There's 8 minutes left now, normal time. I'll be fucking wounded if we lose this. I'll tell you who's been quite good, actually, and he gets a lot of stick, and I think I've criticised him at Stafford. Kraft's been spot on. Credit where it's due. He's been pretty solid all game, like.
I'm the same as you, mate. I've never been his biggest fan at all, and for me, at the start of the season, I didn't think he deserved a place at the club. But when he's come in, he's been all right.
Yeah, I think the second half, he seems to have quite a lot of pressure, and he's done that wrong, like.
I think that was the case from when we conceded, wasn't it, Lee? Exception as well.
Oh, lads, come on.
Defensively, we've been okay. Midfield and attacking has been shit. Yeah, I think that's just from the tactics, though, Stephen. Not been allowed to play.
Get in, tackle.
£15 of you. Direct text access to Bruce to tell him how to substitute. Brilliant, Jay. Probably about 6 minutes, Steve.
Stevie Larif, top lad.
We're obviously going to take 7th, aren't we? It's just frustrating.
Well, it's a free kick in a dangerous position if we can do something. Not free header from Maguire again. Fuck me, man.
No, Marciano. We actually don't know why Amron hasn't played today. Another poor decision.
Oh, they're in. They're in. 2-1.
They scored?
Yeah, Fernandez.
Oh, Mike. It would have been, mate. But we just invited pressure. And Man United.
Initially, I'll have to look at the replay. I've got to look at Lascelles again. Like, he doesn't. He's letting Rashford run at him, and he's backing off and backing off. You get into his face, so he can't pass a ball. We've got too many bodies forward. I think we haven't really. It's a great ball into Rashford, and then again we don't close Rashford down here. Lascelles backs off. Easy through ball, onside. No one marking him top corner. For me, if you're blaming anyone, Lascelles, it's too easy. It's far too easy.
Yeah.
But again,
definitely
I'll go with all the shows. We just backed off them the whole game after we scored. Again.
I've said this, like, I think you've been in most of the videos with me. Like, I don't know what it is, but we've sat off people coming forward so much this season, and we've got away with it. Continue to do that.
And Karl, if he does this now, which he probably will do, it's a fucking slap in the face bringing Andy Carroll on now, and I bet he does it. Why just the ban? Like there's only so long you can sit back for. I don't know if I'm being overcritical on the cells there again. If anyone else, but he's just backing off and backing off. You need to be touch tight to these players.
I don't think you are at all, mate.
I don't know. He's just. I'm watching on the telly. I can see Rashford running at him. I said, "No, get into his face, get at him," and he just lets him go. And then there's an overlap, and it's in. And then he's bringing Almiron on now with 3 minutes to go. I mean, is he taking the piss? Fuck this, man, honestly.
I mean, it is, Stephen, but I think he's just poor defending. He's took it well.
No, it was a cracking goal, great finish. And that's what I've said about Rashford. We said at the start of the show, you have to be tight to Rashford. And we've done that for quite a bit of the game.
If you go back and watch every game that we had this season, when teams are attacking us, we're literally congregating in the box. No one's pushing out wide to the wingers ever and just inviting pressure. And that's just the epitome of what's just happened there.
Bruce hasn't wanted to win this game. He hasn't wanted to win the game at all. And that's why he's left the last sub for, a panic thing.
Anyone that isn't a Newcastle fan, this is why we want Steve Bruce out the fucking club.
It's just, I think it's just too predictable, Karl, because we said before the game how his tactics would probably pan out, and we've been exactly right.
Yeah.
We took the lead. We've had 5 across the midfield for the whole game. We've said how many times Callum Wilson needs more support against a very average Man U team. There's not one player I'll look at after the game and go, he was brilliant against us. Yeah. Fernandez has had a good game, but he hasn't been brilliant. There's Rashford on the floor again.
So that opportunity Shelby's just fluffed his first touch. I'd expect him to hit that, to be fair.
Players like Ryan Fraser, they can't come into the game and make an automatic impact. He's been on 20 minutes. It sometimes takes players like that 15, 20 minutes to settle into the game.
Yeah.
He's left his changes till 70 fucking minutes. And Fraser's, you can tell he's going to get frustrated. Oh, God. We haven't scored any goals yet, though. All right. Too much time again. These are in. 3-1. Fuck me. A game, just too much time. I've said it in this fucking chat. Too much fucking time. They've got too much time on the ball. Their fullbacks just scored there, and he could still have the ball. He could still shoot again. Now, and he couldn't be tackling him.
Who was it? Wan-Bissaka?
Wan-Bissaka. I'm more annoyed. I took him out my fucking fantasy football team last week now. I mean, it's Rashford again. I've criticised him for the way he's gone on, but it's great football by him. Jamal Lewis is completely caught out of position. It's just Bruce Ball, isn't it? It's
Michael, we agree with you 100%, mate. That's exactly what we've said.
Credit to Man U, they've exploited us where they've had to. Solskjaer's outdone Bruce again. That was poor from Lewis, actually, when you look at back, but he's probably tired now, to be fair to him.
Yeah, other than that, I don't think he's had a bad game.
No, Juan Mata's coming off now. I think he's had a good game for them as well. He's a great pro him. Fuck me. Again, all the questions are going to come. I obviously haven't been on Facebook yet or Twitter, or we're doing the reaction show after this. I think most of the questions from most fans are going to be about the manager again. Yeah. I can't really single out any player who's been terrible. Maybe something Jolinton like, but.
Oh, Jay, don't get us wrong. We wanted Miggy on from fucking half time, mate. Him or Fraser.
Yeah, 87 minutes. Is that what he's put? Yeah, it's not enough. Fraser's the same at 70 minutes. It's not enough. For me, the changing point was when Hayden came off. He should have tactically changed it then. It was too predictable putting Shaw on the same shape. If anyone's watched Shaw towards the end of last season when he was playing centre midfield, he was fucking dreadful. He hasn't really been that bad today, but it was just too predictable. And then we've had now to change, and then they've just outplayed us for 2 goals there, really. 2 good goals from their point of view.
Yeah.
Ryan Fraser here trying to fucking do something, but no. Maybe. No, shit. Do you know what's more frustrating, Karl? We're making Man U look like a good fucking team.
I know, mate.
That's what's frustrating. I look at our team and I go, do you know, if we had a manager who was fucking tactically great, what the fuck is Lascelles doing there? If they score from this, I tell you what, Lascelles, he needs fucking for a knotty rope. That's not fucking Premier League defending that. No, but the fucking easy. Free header at the back. What's going on here? And what the press will report, Karl, as well, the lads, Harry Maguire and coming back from a bad week with England.
Yeah.
No one will look at how poor we are tactically. No one ever does. Starting to look a bit foggy, like. Must be getting cold. No, I'd agree with that as well. Same old.
Yep.
For me, if can't get my words out now. If us as fans can predict his tactics, what can another manager or scouting team do?
But it's just fucking begs belief.
It's just too easy. Far too easy.
You're absolutely right, Stephen. Don't disagree with you at all, mate. Played shy and I didn't want to win it from their first goal. Spot on.
That should be full time now. Blow the fucking whistle, bro. It just shows you how bad the league must be this year if we could have went second from winning this game.
Yeah.
The league must be atrocious this year.
Well, if we'd have beat these tonight, where would they have been?
I don't know. Now, Rashford's in 1-on-1. I don't know why he's still playing the ref. They're 4-1. What the fuck?
Joking.
I don't know what the ref's still playing for, like, but 50 seconds out of it was shocking defending again. But Rashford fucking wraps it up. Honestly, when you watch it, it's walking pace. Every Newcastle player is walking. They're waiting for the final whistle. None of this bollocks play at the whistle. Everyone stopped. Everyone thinks he's going to blow the final whistle, except Rashford. Kraft's fucked. I feel a bit sorry from there, like, but
Yeah, but like you said, mate, he hasn't had a bad game, and he's had people running at him.
I mean, you can see there he's absolutely knackered, but every player stops. Like, no, it's not. To be fair, it's not a 4-1 game.
Well, mate, that's just the epitome of the tactics. You've sat back, you're not pressing the ball, and you're just letting people run rings around you. So you're constantly chasing the fucking ball. They're going to be knackered, aren't they?
We said at halftime. Lee came on at halftime. He said, if we keep playing like this, we'll lose the game, and we did. We as I say, as fans, if we can predict that, and that's how we kept playing. I don't think it was a 4-1 game. I think that's a bit flattering, but Man U deserved to win it.
Yeah.
Any arguments over that? I don't know. I'm trying to think of a player who's had a bad game for us, like, but it comes back down to our changes were at the wrong time.
Yeah.
The wrong changes again, and if that's Darlow out injured, Hayden looks like he could be out injured. You can from a win against Burnley where you to that.
Shocking, lads. Absolutely shocking. Stephen, appreciate you coming by, mate. We'll definitely be there next week. Hopefully a better result. Michael, you've been here with us from the start, mate. You know, we've had the same opinion. It's been an absolute joke. Absolute joke.
I've still enjoyed this though, Karl. So
yes, so have I, mate. We'll definitely do this as much as possible. Jay, spot on. 100%. This is what we were saying. They were there for the taking.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's a 4-1 game. I think that's a bit unfairness, but
yeah,
it comes to the tactics for me. Michael's there. Yeah, the Cells was pretty piss poor for one of them goals. I remember. I don't want to be too harsh on some. I think I'm doing the reaction show as well in a bit. I don't want to be too harsh on some of the players actually. I don't know who our next game is, but we can't beat whoever it is 1-0. The problem's always going to come back to who the manager is.
Yeah.
I know there's some fans who criticise the fans for getting on Bruce's back, but this is what it's going to be long term for the club. It's mediocrity, and I don't mind getting beat. We've been beat worse off Man U than that and played better. It's just the tactics today were fucking shit. Simple as.
Yeah, if we'd have gone out there, mate, had a fucking crack at it and still lost 4-1, fine. Don't sit there, bend over and take it.
No.
Fucking joke. And with Rafa, I know people don't always like the comparisons, but we played similar football under Rafa. However, we were constantly pressing the ball, not sitting back and all the time.
Just looking at the table there, Karl, I mean, Man U were still 4 or 5 places below us after that result. I mean, that shows how poor Man U are.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to turn that off. I don't want to sit and watch fucking Harry Maguire's feet.
Tom, appreciate that. Hope to see you next week, mate. If you can't get a game there as well, I wouldn't expect you to, mate. $14.95 every week, nightmare.
Not watching it.
Bruce confusing me like, why don't we attack their defensive? William, we agree. We said it from the start.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of people again questioning Bruce, but we're stuck with him, unfortunately. We discussed before the game, who would you replace him with?
Yeah.
He's not going to sack Steve Bruce. Absolutely no chance.
No. We lost 4-1, mate. Exactly, Michael. Exactly.
Oh, God.
But yeah, guys, thank you everyone for dropping by. We're going to be jumping over to the main channel, Newcastle Fans TV, for scoring the players. Then I think you'll see me and Adam on the group reaction, and then Lee on the last word as well. Apologies, we couldn't all celebrate together unless, we had to watch that shit, unfortunately. But I've had a good crack, so I hope you all have as well.
Yeah, spot on, Karl. Thank you.
Definitely. I'll see you shortly, Adam. And the rest of you, if I don't catch you on the main channel, I'll see you next week. Take it easy. Bye-bye.